Hi guys, welcome back to the Scan Tool Network. In this video it's a demonstration of the iCarsoft CR Max BT, or the Bluetooth version. This tool is the wireless version of the iCarsoft CR Max. I've done a video on the differences between the CR Max BT and the CR Max and which one you should buy. So have a look on this channel for that. It's just titled CR Max versus CR Max BT. But in any case, we're going to use this tool here to diagnose and reset some warning lights and faults in this 2017 Ford Focus. So we have the tool plugged, well, we have the dongle plugged into the OBD2 port, which is right down there, and now we can enjoy using this tool without any wires at all. Whether that's a good thing or not, you can decide. It might show you, it might come up with a few messages in this test which might decide otherwise. So we click onto Ford. Now it's telling us here that it's quicker to actually put the dongle in the port and then use a USB port cable from the dongle to the tool, which kind of defeats the object of having a wireless tool. It tells you that way is quicker to connect to the vehicles. So in that case, well, why do you need a wireless tool if you're just going to use a wire to get a quick connection anyways? To find your vehicle, you can either click on your vehicle specifically, or you can just do an automatic identifier, which I think is the quickest way to do it. Oh, one thing I will say is that if you are interested in this tool, I'll pop the link in the description below this video, because there are fakes, there are clones, and the links that I'm going to put below will take you to the genuine and official product. Sometimes this does this. It says it does an interior scan and then it turns off all of the warning lights. And it may well hinder our progress in this particular video, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to control unit. We saw we had the check engine light and the airbag light on this side. Obviously they've gone off now, so it's not really helpful. But if we click on the powertrain control module, click on the read fault code, click on the DTCs, these are the fault codes that it would give us. These are actually the same fault, just a different way of sort of explaining them. If you weren't sure what these faults meant, my recommendation would be to pop this information into the description into the Google search engine, and it will give you a lot more information as to what these faults mean. Okay, this one was just a loose connection in the ignition coil 3, or cylinder 3. So what you could do is come back on here, click onto clear fault memory, and while we do this, actually you'll see the check engine light turn off. There we go, check engine light has gone off. And then we can do the same with the airbag system. So it's restraint control, read fault code, and that's the fault there. If you weren't sure what it meant, just pop it into a Google search engine. If you're getting the fault, somebody else will get it as well. Clear fault memory, watch the airbag light, so that's turned off there. Okay, now we've set the ABS fault up just a little bit differently, okay, because we've unclipped the ABS sensor, the rear right ABS sensor, but we haven't clipped it back together. So when we diagnose this, it should tell us that there is a fault with the rear right ABS sensor, rear right wheel speed sensor. That's correct, and it's given us the correct fault code. So the reason we've set this up a little bit differently is I want to show you what happens when you try and erase a fault without actually fixing the fault. So if we click onto clear fault memory, click OK, erasing the faults, it tells us erase operation done, but the warning lights are still on. Okay, that is typical of what will happen. So the tool itself can only do so much in turning off a warning light. So the tool basically sends the information to the ECU to say, right, I'm turning this warning light off. The ECU, on the other hand, is saying, hang on a second, I'm not convinced, or I'm not sure that this fault has been fixed. There's still an open connection within the circuit, so I'm going to leave the warning lights on, and I'm going to leave the fault code on the ECU. So if we go back in, you'll see the fault is still there. Okay, and that's typical of what will happen if you haven't actually fixed the fault. So it's telling us that the fault is still there. Okay, but that is in essence the iCarsoft CR Max BT. It'll do a lot more than that in reality. It covers a huge range of manufacturers. It also does a lot of service functions as well. So if you wanted to make sure that one of these service functions was suitable for your vehicle, what I would do is just send a quick email to Diagnostic World with the VIN number, and they'll tell you as to whether the tool is suitable or not. But if you are interested, as I say, in this tool, make sure you use the link in the description below this video, because there are fakes out there, there are clones on the market. They can damage a vehicle. I've seen it happen. It's just not worth going down that route, so you need to make sure you're getting the genuine and official tool. Why save £100 to buy a fake tool when you're using it on a car which is, you know, sometimes worth £25,000-30,000? It doesn't make any sense at all, and it could leave you out of pocket in the long run. Anyway, I'll not go into that too much, but use the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.